I do got me some new pajamas though. Hey, happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. 3:12, 11:10 p.m. Just finished getting out the shower and caught the last half of my girl Justine. But I had a thought in my mind. I wanted to talk about who moved the cheese. And then I want to talk about some social issues. So come on into the live. Come on in. Come on in. Let's come on in. Thank you for being the first one here, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pin that post. Pin that message. Thank you. Yeah. I want to know who moved the cheese, child, because somebody moved the cheese. If somebody suggested that book to me, but I have read it like many years ago. It's really good, and it's basically for like a person who works, who have worked, or who trying to change their life and live their life. I had to write some notes on who moved the cheese because it's about personal growth. It's about self-improvement. That's what who moved the cheese is about. Personal growth and self-improvement. Because sometimes the cheese will get moved. Shit, when you're in the middle of your personal growth or your self-improvement, the cheese will move from one place to another. But what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Oh, I just had a mess up. Hope I got me some paper towels on deck. I think I do. Do I? Do I? If somebody moves your cheese, what are you gonna do about it? Hey, Miss Gloria. Happy Thursday, baby. Glad to see you. I hope you are well and well indeed, huh? Send me Gloria in the chat. Let me go and get to this right quick because I had some before who moved the cheese. You know what I'm saying? Because before who moved the cheese, things start changing. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the month, the season of Pisces is going to be a great deal for them. The season of Pisces, huh? That's what I got. That's what I heard. That's what I know. The season of Pisces is going to be something good for you. The year is going to be something good. I don't know who's a Pisces because I don't, it's something a niche, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to tell her that as well. But she's the only Pisces I know. The season of Pisces is going to be pow, pow, pow. Yeah. So come into the live. Come on in. Let's get us about 15 thumbs up if we could. But if not, I'm just going to start talking. You know me, because it's 11:15 here p.m. And I won't be before you long. I never do. Um, I just want to talk about some of the things that we used to do that's no longer relevant anymore. Just like example for a house phone. Like people used to have a house phone with the long line, the line going to the next room, 3 rooms later. People said, thank you, Justine, for coming into the chat, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was in the shower on the first part of your chat trying to get a hair comb. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do something to my hair. Yeah, but who remember that the phone line? Some people still got phone lines, huh? Let me turn this camera around a bit. Some people still got a phone line. Shit. Still be on the phone. But they ain't got that cord like they used to. We had a long cord, like it's in mama room. Got to take that cord, go around the corner. Like you're stretching my cord. Don't be stretching my cord. I don't know who old enough to remember that. But a house phone was the thing. And then back when we had a house phone, we used to be able to break through the line with the operator, push zero and break through the line like your mama on the phone, like with her friends for like 2 hours. Mama used to be on her friend at work. You talk to him at work. Now, why is you on the phone with him for 2 hours? So I'm trying to call from the phone booth. So I press zero for the operator, and the operator breaking her call. She cursed me out. This better be emergency. This better be emergency. Mom, I wanted to tell you something. I had forgot what it was. Girl, if you don't get up off my line, I have to break through the line. Had an operator, could you break through the line? Because I've been calling, ain't nobody answering. And they might remember the breakthrough of the lines, okay? I used to break through a line on my mama. She used to get mad as hell, like, don't break through my line no more. All right, Mom. Phone line since my kid. Right, a phone line. Things that used to be, just name something in the chat. Things that used to be that we don't even see no more. We don't even see this shit no more. Don't even know it. In 2026. Our kids be like, what you talking about? Put some Vaseline up under my eyes so I won't have too many wrinkles. I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna say something that we didn't have. But if please put in the chat something that's no longer that when you were growing up. See, if you're over 40, you might remember some things. But if you under 40, you probably don't need to be on this chat, okay? Period, poo. But mental health. Mental health wasn't severe as it is now. We used to see like a mentally ill person like once in a blue moon. It was one person in our neighborhood that walked around in the summertime with a big old coat on, a hat, and then that was when I had got to be a teenager. It wasn't when I was young. I don't recall any, and then I knew somebody that, wore a helmet and they couldn't come outside the door, like that. They couldn't come outside the screen door. They had a helmet on because they had something going on with their head. I don't know what they called that, what it was, but we don't see that anymore, huh? We don't see that anymore. Like we see people with autism on the spectrum, on this, that. It's some whole different thing. But a lot of things we grew up with was pretty simple. It's pretty simple, huh? Pretty not complicated, huh? DVD players. Shit, I still got one, Justin. I'm a home. I ain't used it, but I'm on hold. A DVD player. Yeah, Miss Glove, we ain't see that many people that were mentally ill. I'm just gonna say it like that, mentally ill. If they kept it on the low, like kept me, like Uncle Donnell up in the attic, like on Soul Food, Uncle so and so was up in the attic. They bring him his food. He ain't kick up no dust. We used to have people that couldn't come outside. They be in they screen door, just watching people play. But they didn't do all this shit that's being done now. Okay, we just got a floodgate. The floodgate didn't open. On some things. No, says that. Ha ha ha! They must have heard me, chap. Yeah. So another one. Talking on the phone. We just used to talk a lot instead of texting. Texting wasn't in back then. That's something new. But then just talking on the phone, people rather not do it. You still see it. People still talk to certain people on the phone, but people would rather text you. And I'm not a big texter. I'm not texting all that long ass stuff. You got a whole paragraph or two to say, and then like my granddaughter, like wanting back and forth. Look, I said, call me. Just call me. Just call me. It'll be easy, okay? I got a DVD player too. Some keep my DVD. I got some DVDs, Miss Glory, that you probably won't see on TV or nowhere else. Okay. Face to face conversations. You know what I'm saying? I think that's no longer a thing. I never would think that we would be in an age that we could see each other or we could talk to each other online. We used to do the phone thing. When you meet somebody, it was a community phone call. Like, meet somebody on the phone chat, the phone line. We had that. Then you had to trust what they say. Well, we gonna meet on so and so place. When I was young, we gonna meet on so and so place. Not no more, baby. They got it going on. They don't use no phone. They use the internet for that. It's no phone talking. It's some, I'm sure, on the cell phone, but just as how we did it, the phone was the only outlet. The phone was the only outlet to meet somebody or do a chat with them. You get on the chat line and talk to people before you meet them face to face, and not texting. Wasn't no texting. It was just literally talking. We're gonna talk it out. I'm gonna hear what you saying. I'm gonna say, ooh, he sound a little. I don't want to talk to him no more. So let me just tell, if they don't have your number, you just get on the phone line, the chat line. So you be like, I don't want to talk to him no more. So let me go on the chat line again and see who else on there. Hey. Yeah, we don't talk about a lot about. Well, I'm sure it's channels for everything that you want. All you gotta do is look it up. But a lot of these things can't come back. Uh, Remember when they had that big cell phone? The cell phone was about this big or bigger. The cell phone was bigger than this. That big old cell phone when it first came out, bam. Then they made them this small. Like, damn, let's look this small. They made them like this. Then that just took over everything. The cell phone, it just came bigger and bigger and bigger. It went from this to you don't even have to have a cell phone. You can have something in your ear. Like a comedian says, pretty soon they're going to have it in your hand where you can just touch somebody. Call my daughter. Pop, pop on your hand. Pop, pop. Yeah, girl, what's up? Where you calling from on my hand? Where you calling from? From my hand phone. We can plug that shit in your skin, okay? Yeah. So things ain't nothing constant but change. I say that, but I never thought I'd be here to see it, okay? Especially talking to somebody face to face on the phone. That was just something just far few and just never, okay? Yeah. So the things I just want to just process a few things that you won't see that you see anymore. That you don't see anymore, that you will never see anymore. Huh? VHS tapes, that shit old. VHS, we slip them in the car. Nobody ain't finna carry that bundle around. I'd rather use a CD player. But then CDs, I still use CDs, huh? Nobody can't look. I'm old school. Shit, I got a CD player in my car. I'm gonna use it, and I got all my good cuts on there. People talking about a playlist. I got my playlist. They just plug it into their car. I'm still on the CDs. Yeah. So just remembering, you know, what has actually changed in our life. What has changed? What has changed in your life? Which brings me to another subject, people used to, my sister, them, before we leave that subject, my sister them used to, they pierced my ears. They did everything. We did everything at the house. Um, we read books, we read books. Some people still read. Some people still read books, but we used to read books. We didn't have a TV time. You can watch TV used to go off at 12 o'clock or 11:30. Miss Gloria, do you remember TV used to go off? It'd be a blank line in between the screen, and like you can't watch TV all night. You couldn't do it. The radio went off at a certain time. Those are things we'll never see again, huh? You could watch TV all night, all day. You could watch the internet all night, all day. TV's have a straight line through it, and like you, bitch, time up. You got to go to bed now. Like ain't nothing else to do but go to sleep. Be like, oh, say, can you see before it go off? Ah, the dawn's early. Like then the thing could go off. Like what? It's time for the TV to go off. Shelby. Shelby. Yeah. Just remembering things. And then how nothing is constant but change. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, the TV used to go off, huh? Yes. So technology has increased, it has changed, it has given us something to do, especially for the people who can't sleep and ain't gonna sleep either, okay? Long as the TV don't go off, okay? TV go off, it's a situation over here. It's a whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So things have changed. Um, I used to think sometimes about mental illness and things that they spraying out because the airplanes come. They used to come, and then some comedian talked about this. The truck used to come. I think it was Wanda Sykes, and spray that spray around your house, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's a spray airplane, it's a spray truck." That shit was putting something different in our sinuses, I believe. I believe it was putting something different in us, okay? We started to grow up. Shit. I ain't had hap under my arms. I was about 13. These babies over here, not 10, had hairy underarms. Like, what the heck? Shoot, things done change, baby. They done change. Whether you want to see it or not, whether you want to get with it or not, whether you want to be who old or stay old or not, things do change. Everything like, work was work. We did paperwork at my job. Well, we did computers before I left. We did a lot of computer work. Um, but then everything was on paper. It was in charts. It was documented with your written hand. A lot of people got carpal tunnel from that too, and computers. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things have changed on that era. So my point with that is, ain't nothing constant but change. Huh? Whether we hear or not, I pray that our kids get it, go through it. People still play cards. They do that. People still play board games. They got some new games out, so I could get with that part. It ain't like I'm a old donkey or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand some things that games have changed, things the way they do people. What else has changed? This is my last important thing I want to say. I didn't see killing and death like I see it now. I didn't see that then. I didn't see that then. Even in my teenage years, huh? Even in my young adult years. It's just like in the last 25, 30 years. The last 30 years, it's just like constant killing. You killing people with no regard. Shit is crazy and dangerous, huh? And dangerous. We got 15 in the chat and 8 thumbs up. Come on, 8 thumbs up. I'll go to my next main topic that I've named the video after. It is called Who Moved My Cheese? Who moved my cheese? And it's kind of directly related to what I was just talking about. Shit change. Your cheese might move, huh? Your cheese might mess around and move. So come on in, leave some comments. Come on in, come on in. Let me give you guys a minute to come on in. Just give me a few seconds to come on in because I got to use the washroom. Hey, Ronika, baby. Come on in. Yep. If ain't nothing constant, it's going to be change. I'm still live. I'm here. I come. Here I come. Here I come. Coming to life. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. Real talk. So hopefully you can find something that is gone. Probably will never be again. I'm sure we won't bring back a VCR player. I'm sure we won't bring back house phones because they cost too much. And then they're running people out of business. How about going to video stores, getting games and whatnot. So for a blockbuster, shit bust down a lot of shit. Even news. You don't even have to buy a newspaper. My daddy bought newspapers all his life, huh? He used to sit at the kitchen table and read newspapers, huh? And my sister used to make me read newspapers. Well, read this. Well, tell me what this say. Man, I miss those days. You know what I'm saying? How we trained, how we teach, how we talk. These kids nowadays is just like this. Hmm. This is it, huh? You never would have thunk it, huh? After all them damn encyclopedias my mama bought. After all them encyclopedias, shit, child, bad. Shit. Encyclopedias a thing of the past. Never to return when you could just go on your phone. And I tell my daughter, I be up there, Google it, girl. Did you Google it? Did you Google it? Did you Google it, girl? She's like, yep, I'm finna now. Come on into the live. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, I want to talk about who moved the cheese real quick before I get up out of here because I won't be on here but about 30 minutes. Hey, good people, just dropping in to say hi as I pack to go out of town tomorrow. Girl, where you going, girl? This girl be getting her get out on. Well, that's right. Where you going, girl? Ronika? Hope wherever you're going is safe travels and blessings. And it's a good thing. Hope you're going for the good. I'm going to a family reunion soon. I started to take the plane to New York and get me a cat's pastrami and corned beef sandwich, but I said, nah, I ain't want to. I ain't feel like doing it. Just going down to Houston. That's good. Well, at least you're traveling. At least you're traveling. At least you're traveling. And then you could do that by car, okay? Enjoy, be safe, have fun. Hopefully it's for a good cause. So I know somebody in my chat had put down. I talked about books I've read or suggest some books. And somebody put in, I think it was Still I Rise, put in Who Moved the Cheese. I read that book and I passed it on to my daughter. It's a good book because it's about your work life. It's about your personal life. It's about just moving ahead in life, huh? Who moved the cheese? It's about a move ahead in life. It's about personal growth. It's about self-empowerment, improvement, self-empowerment and self-improvement. Because at 63 years old, I still want to improve myself. I still want to do some things. I work. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to do a little workout outside the house every day. Outside the house, huh? Not inside, outside. Every other day, if not every day. Make my own schedule and do it because I need to get outside myself. I heard somebody talk about depression since they was a kid. They talked about this that happened to them, that me, this all happened. But then sometimes we got to get outside ourselves to the point where we work. Well, we feel better when we bring in some income in, huh? You don't have to ask nobody else about nothing. You don't have to be on this app all day, every day. You don't have to con nobody else. I don't have to live with my brother now. I don't have to go to my brother and just be lamping up on him, or my friend girl in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have to do that. I don't have to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because if I'm a grown-ass woman, I need to live a grown woman life. I don't want grown women living with me. Even my daughter, she holds her own. So who moved the cheese? Who changed this shit around? So that's what it's about. It's about self-enhancement, self-empowerment, self-improvement on your job, if you have one. If you don't have one, it's about your life, It's about your life. And if you can't get your life together, then maybe you need to see somebody about that so you could get your life together. That's all I'm saying. So you could get your life together. Because there's some people out here, man, in dire need of help. Dire need of help. I was watching, I seen Rihanna. I seen this thing on Rihanna, some girl. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. I don't know what happened with us. I don't know. We ain't, like I said, the things that we don't see no more that we used to. We see very, very often do we see people with mental health issues. It's like off the chain, off the charts. When I was younger, we didn't see it like that. And they didn't have it that much. I know some people had some things in their household, but it just wasn't like it is now. Well, I'm going to go out and hurt somebody, kill somebody. So I seen somebody try to hurt Rihanna, shot up a house. You know what I'm saying? They say, I don't know, I wasn't there. But it's a stalking person that's crazy about that lady, just thinking when the lady talk. Now, her and Rihanna have nothing in common. Now, she's a speech therapist or something, a language arts person that was supposed to be an okay person, but then she started thinking Rihanna is talking to her through the screen here, through there. So she's saying, this bitch, this bad, this bitch, talking about Rihanna. So she went and had an AK-47 and shot that lady house, her van up, her house, whatever. That's what they saying. That's what the media is saying. To have that much, to have that much, to have that much. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. Because every time people don't be talking about you. Every time people don't mean you no harm. And you done took that and ran with it. She done took that shit, a song that Rihanna made, and ran with it, And then made her her mission to find out where that girl lives so she could go shoot her house up. That is some sick shit. That's sick. It's deranged. It's crazy. It's out of control, And then we had the regular locals. You know what I'm saying? You messing with my man. I thought you was with him. You had a baby bamboo. I'm going to kill you. Kill him? Kill him? Okay, so who moved my cheese? Let me get back to it. Because we're in such a state of affairs. Who moved my cheese is just like three rats. Is it four? They call the rats I call him and haw, and they call him and haw. Damn, what else they call? What else them rats call? They call him and haw, and somebody him and haw and he and hang or something like that. So they trying to adapt to change. And rats, they have a job to do. Rats, even rats have a job to do. Go out, get the food, bring it back for the family. The mama bring it back, the father bring it back. They get together, they eat up the shit, woo out the band, whatever. They got a job to do too. Rats do too. But then when they go and then they find out, damn, this the place I've been going to get food all this time. This the place I've been going to every day, all day for the last 2 years. I've been going here to get food. It's a regular source, but then they get cut off. They done got a barrier. They done blocked the cheese off. They done blocked the whole house off, huh? Then the rats have to find something to do. Like, who moved the cheese, huh? It was him and haw. Let me look at that right quick. Who moved the cheese? Let me see real quick. Shame, shame, shame. When we can't adjust to another lifestyle, we stuck in our old lifestyle for the rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying? And then if you stuck in your lifestyle for the rest of your life, even if you don't drink, even if you don't use drugs, even if you don't have sex, even if you don't gamble, you need to go see about whatever it is you do. Because everybody got something. Everybody got something. Whether it be shopping, hoarding, drinking, drugging, shit, you know what I'm saying? And then nowadays, they didn't flip the whole script. So if I decide to smoke me a joint, it might do me some good. Because it might do some medicinal purposes to my body, huh? But drinking helps nobody. Drinking touches you from your head to your toe. That I know. Been a substance abuse counselor many years. I already know it. But to have an occasional drink, when you want to have a drink, everybody's not alcoholic because they have a drink. Alcoholism is you can't do shit for yourself. You didn't messed up everything. You fired from jobs. You cannot get hired nowhere. You're kind of like a nobody. You're not getting anywhere with alcoholism. Alcoholism causes severe problems in your life, huh? When you're a dope fiend, it causes severe problems in your life where you cannot even handle nothing in your life. You taken from other people. So let's identify it correctly. Sexholism that's somebody's personal business that they're gonna have to take care of, but it does the same thing as hoarding. It does worse. It's hoarding is worse than sexualism. Well, they kind of about the same. About the same. Alcohol and drugs will ruin your body. Well, marijuana is the new drug. It's the new medication. Marijuana is the new medication. I'm sorry to say, it's a little new. Helps a lot of stuff though. Little smoky smoke ain't gonna hurt nobody from what I hear. But then cigarettes, sex, gambling, hoarding, it will take your life. It will take you somewhere you don't want to be. Drug addiction. Even if you wasn't a drug addict and you act like you got drug addict mentality, you still on the messed up side. You still messed up. So when moving the cheese, sniff, they call him and ham. They got sniff and scurry. So they sniff things out and they scurry. They sniff and they scurry. They adapting to work, life. They sniff and scurry. They're just adapting to it, sniffing and scurry. Then we got him and Haw. And him and Haw, they complex humans. They complex like human emotions, behaviors. They resist change. Wow. Hall learns to adapt. He uh, uh, don't want to do change. He don't want to do changes. Hew, Hall, him, Hem, don't want to do changes. But Hall wants to change his life. Hall wants to change. No matter if they move the cheese, if things change different, if things happen in your childhood, they want to adapt to something new. But him, he just stuck on the cheese should be right here. It should be right here. Never change. Never change. The cheese gonna stay right here. While I'll be like, shit, the cheese gotta be somewhere else. I gotta find something else to do. Because it's something else to do. It's some more resources. This ain't the only place cheese at. Whether it be a job, whether it be your livelihood, whether it be what you've been through, whether it be whatever it is. Hal said, I'm going to find something different. Because if you suffer from something so long, I can't find the cheese. Now I'm just stuck over here, just stuck hungry. Shit, you need to holler at Hall. Because Hall is making moves. Hall is saying the cheese might be somewhere else and I got to find it. Or Hall is saying, maybe I need to get some help because I can't get unstuck. I can't get unstuck up out of this situation I'm in, I can't get unstuck, so I need to holler at him. Said I need to holler at Hall because this is not working for me anymore, I don't know if y'all get that analogy or not. I don't know if y'all grab that analogy or not. But sniff and scurry, they sniff it out, check it out, see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? But him and Hawk is the main ones because him stays stuck. Hawk be like, I gotta move on. It's something else I gotta try. I don't want to be a him, Hem. I want to be a HAW, Hawk. And it's your choice to make. Whether it's you need medication to get you out your slump, whether you need a job to get you out your slump, you need something to deter your mind to do something else. Because I know I've been through some shit in this lifetime here. You hear me though? You hear me? Losses, I ain't finna, process some things. Try to pray and let it go. Be a ha, not a him. Be a ha. Try to process that thing so you can deal with some shit that's happening now. Because things are still going on now. You worried about some petty shit on YouTube? Shit, you better get... Who moved the cheese? Who moved it? Who moved it? Let me find out where it's at. Still at 6. Let me see where the cheese at. I'm going. I'm finna move around. I'm hot on the ass. I'm hot. Hey, Carla, let me read my chat. Yes, that's good. Have fun, Ronika, baby. Enjoy yourself. And I need to too, but I don't want to catch the airplane. I got a little situation with that, okay? But I could take the train or wherever I want to go, okay? Just don't have to fly. But have fun, enjoy, and safe travels to and fro. It's dangerous out here, man. Listen. That lady just try to think that Rihanna talking to her and made a bunch of videos about it. So people crazy out here, man. Delusional, crazy, and don't need to be. And if they are on YouTube, they need to get it. They need to catch their ass and question their ass then, okay? I can see if you tell the truth on somebody saying something like that, but not well, Tony Braxton now, that bitch talking about me. Girl, who am I? Tony Braxton, man, come on now. Come on now. Fighting our own battles. That doing her own things. I don't even know her. She don't know me. That's crazy. She ain't studying me. If she did know me. Justine says safe travels. Hey, Carlotta, baby. Hey, is that beautiful? Hey, Carlotta. Hey, Sunflower, baby. Yeah, Sunflower. Just talking about who moved the cheese. Cause somebody moved the cheese, girl. And then a lot of people not going. They not trying to find it, or they trying to find the cheese, or it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? But the simplest form I could put that, I won't even put in the politics. I'll just put in the everyday life. Shit happens to us every day, every day. Some worse than others, huh? Some acceptance better than others. I talked about how it used to be through mental illness. I don't know if people spray something on us, put it in our food. What the hell they done, huh? But people are getting nuttier and nuttier by the day. Hmm? It's becoming, we are unhinged. We are living in last days, more or less, if you ask me. So to just say that something happened to me, and I can't hold what nobody else hold, just like nobody can't hold what I hold in my heart, huh? Whatever bad has happened to me. But I need to try to work through it, whether it's therapy, whether it's medication, because sometimes people need medication just to get up off their ass and wash their ass, just to get up out of a funk zone. Some people up here just crazy, just need some mental health, some therapy, something. They need some help to help them with their mental state. Because they can't do it by themselves. Somebody move the cheese on their ass. Somebody move the cheese, or they stuck like him. Him said the cheese gonna be here. Here go the cheese right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay right here. Stay right here. Here, I'm gonna be right here. I ain't going nowhere. Well, Hall said, look, I'm finna look for the solution. I'm finna look for the solution because it gotta be a better way. It gotta be some cheese somewhere else. It gotta be. It gotta be. And it is, y'all. And it is. And it is. It is. If I could work at 63 years old after I retired, so I quit. I was done. But then to do it for this, to do it for my physical body, to make some of this, but then you claiming one thing, you depressed, but then you do everything else. You go in stores, you shop, you buy, you shop, you buy. That's a hoarding situation. And you try to name everybody else as alcoholics, addicts, and this and that, but you got the addict behavior. You got the foul behavior. You know what I'm saying? Work a job. You'll feel different. You'll feel a little different. Dedicate yourself to something, even if it's a Bible study, huh? I'm going to go to Bible study everywhere. Since I know so much about the Bible, I'm going to teach it. Or either I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn the word. Well, first you got to learn it because you can't go to Bible study with the mess. I'm just going to learn Bible study so I can teach some other people, huh? I'm going to learn to give things away because I'm not taking nothing with me, huh? Period. I'm going to leave it to my children, huh? I got fur coats. You name it. You name it. I got it. The shit is rotting in the closet. A lot of shit I can't find because I gave it away. I packed it up. That shit don't mean me no good. I was looking at him and his wife died. Come on, somebody, chat. Him, the wife and him. Oh, I can't think of his name. The wife and him had left each other everything. A big famous movie star. It was really sad. Really sad. Hold on, let me see if I can see it. If I could just think of his name. Not Charleston Heston, but he's another movie star that played a lot of movies. He was 95, which he had lived his life. Right. His wife was like 79, 78. And so he had 3 kids. He left everything to his wife. His wife left everything to him. The wife probably thought I'm going to outlive him. Shit, he's 95, I'm 78, I'm 76 or whatever. She died before he did. Y'all tell me his name. Say his name in the chat. Say his name in the chat. He played in so many good movies. But she died before him in the house. She had something from rats. A rat virus. And it was just fucking up her lungs. And then he had Alzheimer's. He was 95. She was taking care of him. So like a week after she died in the house, he died. That is so sad because he have like $80 million that she was so private when she married him. She was like, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna leave something to you. I'm gonna leave all mine to you. You're gonna leave all mine to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And she died for him, so he left all his shit to her, but then she had died, so they both died. His kids don't get anything because he didn't put them in the will. And he was kind of isolated. What's dude's name? What's dude's name? Come on, somebody in the chat. What's dude's name I'm thinking about? White guy. He done played in so many movies. He just died. It's been about a year ago. And it's a sad situation. You store up all these riches for what? For what? For what? If you're not handing it down to your kid. Gene Hackman. Come on, baby. Poop, poop, poop. That was sad, Miss Gloria. That was sad. She probably thought she was going to outlive him, but you just never know. All we got is one day at a time. I heard I listened to Justine Sid today. He has a video channel, Life with Sid, and he was saying some things that he saw. He had to try to help save a dying man that was going camping on his anniversary. So, man, one day at a time. And they had a house. They had everything they wanted. You know what I'm saying? How much do you need? Somebody, and then nobody don't get that shit. They're going to throw it all in the trash. And then if you rich, they got lawyers. Gene Hackman and his wife. That was crazy. That was crazy, Miss Gloria. That was crazy to me. It taught me. It teaches me. If it haven't taught me, it teaches me. If I don't need nothing else in this life, you dig what I'm saying? The basic stuff I need, I got it. I got more than the basic stuff. I got more than the basics. But just as far as money, my will is done. It's to my kids. Okay, that's on period. They're not lawyers because he didn't put nobody in charge of his stuff. So lawyers got all his $80 million. $80 million. She had isolated that doggone man, made sure wasn't nobody gonna get to it. But she died first. You never know. Who moved the cheese? Who moved the cheese? Who moved the cheese? Huh? We can't predict what's gonna happen. We can't live in the past all the time. Today is what counts, huh? Today is what counts. If some motherfucker move the cheese on me today, I'm finna go find it. I'm finna go find the cheese. Shit. I ain't finna sit up here hungry. Bet you that. Bet that part. That part. If a light bill due, I ain't finna just lay up here and just be in the bed. Because I ain't gonna have no lights. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing, huh? I pay mortgage to do nothing. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. Ain't nothing constant but change. And so whoever moved the cheese, get with Hall. Not him. Man. The cheese gonna be right here. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna stay right here with this cheese. Cause I know it's coming back. The cheese coming. The cheese coming. Hall says, shit, I'm finna go. Cause there's some cheese somewhere else in this. It's some cheese somewhere else. It's some cheese somewhere else. It's a thing you could do somewhere else. But if you that depressed, if you that bipolar, if you're that sick, which we didn't see when we was growing up, but if you that mentally ill, you need to see a doctor. Maybe they could give you some medication that'll even your ass out. That'll even you out. It ain't like we all got problems. We all got depression. I ain't saying that bipolar, but we all go through depressed time because it's a season right now that I don't want to talk about what politics is blowing up shit. We might be the next one blowed up. Our kids, our grandkids, ain't doing nothing. Trump then went up there and blowed up all them that girls' school, killed 160 something people in the school, the girls. You think we might not get that back off his back? Get prepared. Be ready to move the cheese. See where the cheese gonna move at. The cheese is moving. The cheese ain't staying right here. Ain't no cheese staying right here. Well, I'm gonna do the same old shit. I'm gonna watch right here for the cheese. Let me see. Hit the cash app. Let me see. Hit the cash app. Let me see. Hit the cash app. The cheese moves, And God moved the cheese sometime. So you can move, He'll move it just so you can move, Or he'll keep that cheese in one place just so you can stay right there for a minute, for a little bit, So along with him and Hall, complex human emotions resist change. That was him. Complex human emotions resist change. They don't want to change, But Hall learns to adapt when he sees the necessity of it. Him seems to when he sees the necessity is I have to do it. It's necessary, It's necessary that I eat. It's not necessary that I go shop and buy a bunch of shit. It's necessary that I might have to work. Which right now, I'm doing. It's necessary for me to love on my grandkids. It's necessary because they make me happy. They make me, my heart, they don't make me happy. They make my heart feel full, They make me love, It's necessary to keep in touch with the people that I love. It's necessary. So some things are necessary. So him does this out of necessity, What how does out of necessity. What him does resist change. Resist. That's a him. HEM. HAW said, I'm finna go and find a cheese. It's other ways. It's a necessity, And I can't depend on you. I can't depend on you for my necessities. I cannot. I can't depend on you to buy me underwear. I can't depend on you to send me money for my light bill. I cannot. I can't. This ain't gonna work out. I couldn't depend on a man for that, I'm a ha. Not a hoe. A ha. Okay. A ha. However you put the H. A ha. I'm a ha. Let's go find the cheese. By any means necessary, as long as God allows me to. If God allows me to get up, breathe, I could get up, like I could just jump up. Y'all see me move, go to the washroom. Now, if I cannot do that, if I can't, if it's not possible, then that's a whole different story. Whole different. Whole different. But if I can, God has made my body and me able. If I get up and cook a whole bunch of food and eat it, if I could get up and con somebody else, beg from somebody else, get a lot of gifts, or do whatever, some lascivious stupid shit. If I could show my breast out to somebody, which I ain't, I'm showing my breast out, ass out. You're not just depressed, you're bipolar, and you need some help with that. If you can't get over your childhood in 58 years, 60 years, 63 years, 70 years old, because it's been done. What's been done, been done. And I know I'm a mean ass lady sometimes. I could get a little edgy. I could be an edgy ass lady sometimes. But I do what I gotta do for me and my grandchildren and my children too. And they'll do vice versa. Like I told my granddaughter, look, I can't find my urn. Shit, since I moved. So I got a whole storage. So, well, Granny, I'm gonna come over there on cause spring break is not. She got a cold too. I don't want no cold. She's spring break next week. So I'll come next week. You coming and you finna do the work. I just got your hair braided. Just did all that for you. I'm gonna do whatever I do for you. But you be there for your granny too. I'm gonna teach you how to love both ways, huh? And you teach people that, huh? You teach them that. Because ain't nobody, when your mama gone, when your granny gone, when everybody gone, nobody ain't finna give no F's about you. No F's. They ain't finna give no F's about you. So learn, teach them how to do it. Teach them how to do it. Let fan the cheese. Or let me do for others who do for me. Let me just do the right thing. Him resist change. Yes, him resist change. Yes. How was man? How said, I'm going for the cheese. Yes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I said, look, I'm not gonna stay here and starve. Try that. It really depend on nobody. The cheese look ain't here no more. We finna go on over there. So I be a ha. So we need to be aware of shifting circumstances. Like circumstances will shift. Within a year, I moved 3 times, huh? I've moved 3 times. So if you think you know where I live, you think you know where I live. 3 times. In 1 year. And hadn't moved in 20. Huh? Stayed in one place for 20. I was just like, you talking about overwhelmed and looking for the cheese and not want to be ham. I couldn't be ham. I couldn't be a haw. I had to be ham. I had to see where the cheese was going to go. At 63 years old, 62. So I got to be aware of the circumstances and the shifting. And I got to adapt quickly and let go of obsolete cheese that ain't there. Obsolete cheese that ain't there. And that's not there. But then what if obsolete cheese is there? You're going to use it till you eat it up? You're going to eat that cheese up and ain't going to have nothing else? Child, a person that's, well, now, it's different. It used to be like 55, you could retire, 60, 62, you know what I'm saying? I retired at 62, 65, 67. They trying to make you get older and older to work, huh? You can work till you die now. I'm finna find it. I'm finna locate, I'm finna keep locating the cheese. Even although I'm retired, even though I'm still working, even though if I'm not working again, as long as God allows me, I'm gonna find out where the cheese at. Who moved the cheese? Where's that? Okay. My daughter gonna help me. Who moved the cheese? Somebody gonna help me. God, I done blessed so many, so somebody gonna help me. Okay. Yeah. Howard was the one that went for it. How goes for the cheese? He went for the cheese, Miss Glory. He went for it. Had to go for cheese. Even if it's the cheese is saying you can't stay here no more. Whatever the cheese is, whatever side you racing, whatever you racing to look for. You race for sympathy. You race for, uh, 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 just feeling somebody feeling sorry for your ass. You better be a hauling their ass. You better be a hauling, not a him. Him resist change. Just resist it. Look like that. The cheese coming back. I'm gonna just stay right here. Look, Miss Clark. I'm gonna stay right here till it come back. I'm gonna stay. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to walk upstairs no more, huh? I don't want to walk. I had 3 levels. I'm not gonna keep doing that. I don't care if it is property. It's something that you can manage. I'm gonna take my earnings and go ahead on and sit down somewhere and make it easy on me and then do something else. Still gonna look for the cheese, huh? But I ain't finna keep doing that because I don't have to. And maybe somebody else feel different. My mama, man, you talked about our house. She's like, this is my goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have it to the day I die. And she did, and did, and did because that she want. And she had a 2 level. I had a 3. Mm-hmm. Okay, mom. Okay. And she stayed in her house. Hmm. She had enough children to allow her to do that. So different strokes, different folks. I thank you guys for coming into live. And damn, I got 12:15 already. Oh my goodness gracious, Lord have mercy. Yeah, so I think that's all I had on my list. Don't resist the change. And then so many people fight against change that it's terrible. It's terrible. We got some things going on with our nation that you won't even look at. You can't even look at yourself, much less what's going on around you, because it'll get worse before it get better. I stay prayerful. People, you don't know me. You don't know my heart. That's why I talked about Rihanna. People make assumptions about you. This lady thinking Rihanna talking about her. Shit, and this motherfucker ain't thinking about her. Okay, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's crazy. It's crazy. So be aware of shifting. Be aware of shifting. Things do shift. Things shift. I see a lot of people on YouTube. It's a lot of people that work hard at it every day. I'm not gonna do all that because I do some little gigging. I do a little job outside the house, huh? That I like to do, that's safe to do. For thus far. Pray every day. You don't know me. You don't know me, so you don't know what I do. You don't know what I am. Just please leave me alone. Don't walk up on me, huh? Because I'm not going to walk up on you. You could do commentary all you want to. Hmm? But you could quit calling me. I'm not a doxer, huh? I'm not this what you say. I'm not a liar. Because you don't even fucking know me. Chase that cheese. Chase that cheese. Chase the cheese. CTC. Chase the cheese. The old obsolete cheese allows you to find a new cheese. The old obsolete cheese, like I talked about the phones. Like I talked about the DVD, the VCRs, it's obsolete. The old obsolete cheese allows you to find the new cheese. That shit is old and obsolete. Like, well, I know the cheese gonna come if I keep begging, if I keep scamming, if I keep making people feel sorry for them. Just feel sorry for me, huh? I just, I just ain't got no food right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. So-and-so bothering with me, huh? They just doing too much. They did this to me. They did that to me. Bitch, I didn't mean to say that. Excuse me. Let me take that back. Itch. It's obsolete. Find some new cheese, huh? Find some new cheese. Embrace the new adventure, whatever it is. Embrace new adventures. If I call myself a van lifer, huh? I'm not finna be over. Who could I say? Who could I say? I don't even really know no van lifers like that. I could think of one. I could think of two or three. But I can't think of none that let me in. Shit. Or even if they like, just say Miss Gloria. Okay, let me just use Miss. I'm sorry, Miss Gloria. If I just become a van, like I become homeless, uh I ain't gonna embrace the new cheese. I ain't trying to embrace now. Even though I like to use a toilet, I like to use a bathtub, I like to eat, I like to do all kind of shit on your property. I like to store shit, I like to hoard. Let me just see if Miss Gloria let me stay with her. That's just not my skilo. That's not my skilo. It's not. I gotta embrace the new cheese. It's some cheese somewhere else just for me. Like here. I had a house. Shit. Justine was in the house. Certain people's in the house. The cheese adjusts sometimes. It moves around. Let me find out who moved the cheese. I don't even need to know who moved the cheese. Just let me find it. Let me find the cheese. Let me find the cheese. That's all. And God has been that good. Let me find it. If you keep your home, God has let you find that cheese that you need, that thing you need. I don't have to get everybody every one of my pennies. I don't have to do that shit no more. Not no more. I give what I can. And that's just a word from what my knowledge. 63. And it's way more people got way more knowledge than me. So when the cheese have been moved, that don't mean it's over. Figure that shit out. Especially if you're over 40. Over 40, I'll give you 40 years, 40. I'll give you 40. I'll give you the 4. 4. Figure that shit out. Figure it out. Who moved the cheese and where I need to go to get it. Let me be him. Let me say, is that right? Him? How? Let me be how? Let me be how? Him finna stay there and look for the same old shit. Do the same old shit. Be how? It's new cheese I had to get. I've been shown that by other people in my life, sometime on this app, even through you, Miss Gloria, just people who just full of wisdom and knowledge. Other than that, I go try to find it myself. I got a daughter, I got a son still. So I'm grateful. I just want to say that I've been on here for about an hour now. Just wanted to say, who moved the cheese? What do we, and then it's in relation to, what do we remember that's no longer here? You can't do the same shit you used to do, the same games you used to play, the same junky behavior you used to display. The same old, same old. Wash, repeat. Rinse, you don't even wash it. Rinse, repeat. It's quite, and then, like that lady tried to kill that lady, man. You trying to kill a host. That lady ain't thinking about you. I'm not thinking about you. I'm trying to figure out where the cheese went, And that's on, period. That's on my life. That's how I live. If it's how I pay my mortgage, if it's how I eat, if it's how I want to go out and party, if it's how I keep my car, if it's whatever it is I need to do in my life, I need to find out who moved the cheese, Not this here. Because people going to say what they want to say. And that's on period, Pooh. That's on period. I feel confident. I feel safe. I feel grateful at this moment. I'm grateful for this moment, Every moment ain't like this. Everybody get out of sorts. Everybody get depressed. But if you bipolar, see a doctor because you up and down. You sexualizing yourself. You're doing a lot of ridiculous shit. First you this way, now you this way. Now you this way. Go find that cheese, man. Follow cheese. Get a job. That'll help. Exercise. Do something productive with your life. I'm not just saying I do it. I do it. Hey, look, cry baby. Y'all catch the replay because I'm finna get up out of here. I feel like hate on people online, but I'm trying. Thank you, Gloria, baby. Thank you. I love you. Thank you so much. You help me so much in wisdom and in life. For real. You do. The other content. Who moved the cheese? That's what I talked about. I talked about him and Hall. Him be stuck. Same old shit. Hall got to move on. Even an old person like me got to get on back up there and work. Do what you have to do. Winners do what they have to do. Losers do what they want to do. You can keep on saying about your childhood. Sure, it might bother you, but get therapy about it. Get some therapy so you can relieve that shit. So you could get through some of it. I had to have therapy with my son. That shit was the most heartbreaking thing in my life, But it helped me understand some things about life. It helped me move past instead of staying stuck. And I still had days where I cry. But I don't have to be down and don't do nothing. Not on this app. Not on this app, man. I don't have to just show that. I just rather cook something. I just rather go on cook it out, Miss Glow. I'm getting fat around the midsection. Have to work on that part, so I have to go to the gym. Be a ha, not a him. I got a gym. Just if you feel like you're getting too fat, you don't want to do nothing. Get on to the gym. I can't give you no advice. I just gave the advice about hard times. You seek therapy. You got to seek some therapy first, Seek somebody else. If you can't help yourself, maybe somebody else can guide, just give you a little bit of guidance on the way. And God is the only answer to me. That's the only reason. And people can't say who I am internally because you don't know what I do in my closet, You don't know what I do in my closet. You don't know. I cry in my closet, but I still wipe my snotty nose and get my ass up out of here and do what I got to do. Go to work. Just do something. And the work is just not, I get retirement, But the work is just to keep this moving. Find some cheese, huh? Who moved the cheese? Let me just go find it. Let me go find the cheese in me. Huh? It's about work. It's about personal growth. It's about, just how you feel personally. You gotta grow. If you're not growing, you're not doing nothing, you stink up here like this. You stunk. Hey, Carlotta. Yeah, it say who moved my cheese. Didn't mean who. That's okay. I'm not a doctor. I've been a counselor for sure. I've been a counselor, and that's what let me know the therapy thing helps. I lost a son. I had to go to therapy for quite a while. That was my baby, huh? I couldn't let that ride. I couldn't let it go, huh? But as time passes, if you work on the right things seem to straighten itself out because you understand the will of the maker, huh? Every one of us in this chat must go. That's the hard part to even say. Everybody must go. Everybody, everybody under the sun, huh? And sometimes shit like I heard Truth her say, things just, I'm a human being. And shit, if you stab me right here, or if you scratch me, I bleed. I bleed just as well as you do. But I'm not out here trying to trick, scam, do nobody wrong. Promise you. Hand up to God. What I'm trying to do is get through some shit I'm going through. I will do some commentary on somebody though. I will do it. We'll have done that. Admit that. But in the cheese in my own life, I try to find out where my cheese been moved, huh? Even with the hurts, the harms, the dangers, society, I try to see where the cheese moving at. Period, Pooh. I never thought I'd have a little shopping cart. Yes, I'm getting old. Got the little shopping cart, got the little shit. The cheese moves. The cheese moves. And I gotta move with the cheese whether I want to or not. Or either I gotta have somebody help me move it. My son, my daughter, look, could you come over here and help do this? Could you come over here and just do whoop off the bam? It's a blessing to have that. It's a blessing. But then some people don't even have that. So I pray for them. Like you don't have to have nobody to wait on you. You need, if ain't nothing wrong with your body, your mind, you get on here and eat, cook, do this, talk about that, do that. You could find out where your cheese has been moved, and figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Quit messing over people. Quit doing people wrong, huh? Figure it out. Figure it out. If you're smart enough to do that. Who moves Jesus? Who moves yourself? Right, Miss Gloria. The move the goddamn Jesus self. Shut your bad. And yes, I have me a cocktail. People have cocktails. I don't do dope, but people smoke weed as medicinal purposes if you didn't know. You don't have to be stuck in the past where ain't no phone. The phone lines is gone. The phone lines gone. The VHS is gone. We talked about that. People might hit taking. Where's my damn pen at? What the fuck is you talking about? I have to have nothing. I'm not no dope fiend. Okay. I can get the shit to work, and I don't even know how to work it, but it does work. It does heal. It does help, and it might cool your crazy tail down some. This is only CBD. This is a CBD pen. CBD. CBD. And they find that it's curing more and more things, huh? And if it ain't, I only take a little bit. If you fuck up my lungs, you know what I'm saying? Just don't take a little bit. Smooth me down. Make me chill. Focused, huh? Get focused. Find your cheese. Gotta teach. Gotta teach that. I don't know if it was you hearing that. I think it was Still I Rise. They're talking about here. I had to go back to my book. Who moved the cheese, man? And some wasn't willing to move shit. You know, you got sniff. You know, you got the sniffer. You know, you got the what his name was, sniffer and the sniff and scurry. One's sniffing around, one scurrying around, the scurrying. But then when you get after that point, man, you got to come to the him and the haw, huh? The him on one just want to just stay there and look. The cheese is coming right here. All I gotta do is keep doing the same old shit, rinse, repeat. How gonna say, look, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, that, then I'ma still come back to this, huh? Still come back to that same cheese spot. I gotta go this way, this way, this way, this way, huh? And yes, I have me a drink when I want to. Does not mean I'm an alcoholic. That don't mean that. Alcoholics cannot even control their lives, huh? Somebody else have to control their lives. Everybody don't drink, huh? Go be it. Be down. Power to the people, huh? Because it's like I said, from your head to your toes, it's a no-no when you drink too much, huh? From your head to your toes, huh? It'll kill it all. But doing drugs, you lie about you do drug, you got dope fiend behavior. If you have never done a drug in your life, you got some dope fiend behavior, huh? Your behavior underlying and dope fiendish, huh? Fuck out my face. But some people want to hold on to trauma because it gets them attention and they have nothing else going on in their life that will get people feeling sorry for them. But then who want to live like that, Andrea? As long as God give me strength, I think I could still make a muscle. Look, Andrea. Andrea, look, almost. It don't look quite right here, but I almost make a muscle. You know what I'm saying? Because I still carry the laundry, drive the car, do what I have to do every day. I still got a little muscle, not a lot. Look, my brother be like, girl, that ain't nothing. I'll give it a shot. Not for nobody to feel sorry for me, because ain't nothing to feel sorry for me. When God had, like that song Patti LaBelle said, when you've been blessed, it's like heaven. And I can understand the chemical imbalance in the mind. But then you need to go to a doctor and see about it then. They need to give you some medication that'll sort your ass out. Sort you out. There's no excuse, there's no reason, there's no rhyme for what you're doing. Except want somebody to feel sorry for you. And we beyond that point. People cannot look out. People hardly barely looking out for themselves. So get your cheese. See who moved the cheese. Where your cheese went. I gotta go. It's almost 1:00 and I gotta get up in the morning. One more day. So you guys, thank you guys for having me come in. Thank you, Justine, for being the first person in the chat. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria, for the super sticker. Thank you, Lovecraft, for coming in. I hope that Tashana is okay. I haven't seen or heard from her. Carlotta, thank you for coming in. Thank you all, Ranika. Have a blessed trip, a safe travel, and have fun, baby. You young yet, okay? Have fun. You ain't even have my age. You could be my daughter. Okay? So just have blessings, peace, fun, and then do what you gotta do for you. Don't look for nobody else, especially on this app here. The unless I could go in a store and do retail, do sales. I could do. I hate sales. I hate it. Sales. Well, beat somebody to the door. You got to beat them to the door. Like, it's you and three of your coworkers. As soon as the bell ring, or whatever, just beat them to the internet now. I'm sure it's to the internet now because ain't no more store floor sales. That shit done passed. Got to go out and get mine. I got to get it, whether it be mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. I got to go out and get it. I got to ask God for it first and then move on it. So I pray and bless all you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for 15 thumbs up. I pray and bless that you have guys understand some things and don't hold your childhood to heart because you hold old and got kids and grandkids and things of that nature that need you, that need a good word of wisdom. You ain't got a good word of wisdom, you gonna crown their shoulder too? Shut up. All right. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. Thank you, Justine, for your live. Thank you for coming into the chat. Thank you all. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. It starts and ends with a personal mindset. It does. It does. And then what is your mindset? Is your mindset always gonna be a dope mentality? A dope fiend mentality that's like him. That's playing him. Just looking out one eye. You rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Be a hog. The cheese ain't here. Let me do something different. Work a job. How about that part? Shit. I'm older than you. I work a little part-timer. Winners do what they have to do. Losers do what they want to do. And that's just period. That's the end of my scratch. Love you guys. Thank you all for coming in. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in the next live or video. God is willing. Period. Let me show y'all what I did to my hair real quick before I get off. I'm putting a little pony up here, but I just got out the shower and I got my hair, so I'm putting a little pony up here and let this down, let my braid down and hook up. I'm doing my own little bogus how I do. Yes, I do that. I do what I have to do for me. You know what I'm saying? This is a French braid in the back. So I just take this out and pull it up, move out the bam. So that's it for me. Peace and blessings. Have a great Friday. If I don't see you or talk to you, God willing, I'll talk to you on the next video live. Peace. Love you guys.